All right, guys, it is Sunday, April 14th, 2024, second half of the podcast for today. Going to be going over the UFC news and fight announcements. Dana White announced a bunch of fights at the press conference last night. There's been a lot announced lately, Marcel, that we really haven't touched on as well. So I think it's a good opportunity to get in there and to go through some of these fights with you. Definitely some good fights coming up. You know, Dana, I mean, that's the thing. You never can trust Dana. He goes, yeah, I'm not announcing that fight. And then he announces it, Conor
Yeah.
Jr. We'll talk about in a second. I think you had a feeling he was going to announce that fight, right? Like
I had everything ready.
Yeah.
Everything ready. I was
I figured.
bro, I was so happy that I had everything ready. I also had my articles ready on the website, so I could just click it, push, online.
Funny. By the way, we didn't even talk about that last card, the last podcast. We didn't talk about the Hall of Fame announcement. We forgot to talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely one of the best fights. I'd say the best comebacks, anyways, of all time. You know,
Definitely, man, definitely.
with Chill and Anderson in the first fight. All right, let's get into the UFC news and fight announcements. We're going to be using Mr. Big Marcel's Instagram. All right, let's pull it up, Marcel. Here it is. And we'll go through some of them. I think we'll just start with Chandler and Conor. I know it's there on your list, but we'll start with that.
Yeah, do you think?
So it's official. Michael Chandler's taking on Conor McGregor, 170 pounds. UFC 303 main event. I'm going to try to go to this card. I'm going to see if I can go to this one. Great fight. I mean, we've known about this fight for 2 years. I never thought it would actually happen. I got to be honest with you. You know, I never thought it was going to happen.
It still needs to happen.
Didn't happen yet. You're right. So we have odds for this. Minus 120 Conor, plus 100 Chandler. What's your thoughts on this fight?
I mean, what can we say? You know, we haven't seen Conor for years. Chandler, we know what he can do, but we also know that Chandler can fight really stupid sometimes, you know. Henry Hooft always tell him kiss, you know, and kiss means keep it simple, stupid.
Yep.
You know, and that's pretty much what you can say about Michael Chandler. You know, he can wrestle against Conor, you know, if he wants, but we all know he's not going to do that, you know, and that makes it good for Conor to make that, you know, to even maybe get a win there. So yeah, I mean,
I agree. I mean, honestly, man, I think it's a good matchup for Conor. I think because you have a guy who's going to stay in trade, right? At the same time, though, he hasn't fought in 3 years. There's a lot of question marks. This is a tough one. I mean, I'll probably just end up watching. I don't know if I can bet on this fight because I think it's a tough one to, you know, kind of go through. But definitely an interesting fight. And I'm glad it's finally happening, man. I gotta tell you, I'm glad it's finally happening. You know, so yeah. All right, let's go to the other fight announcements from last night. Islam Makhachev against Dustin Poirier. Yeah, I mean, listen, Dustin is a legend and everything. He really shouldn't have got this shot. He's getting it because of the timing, right? That's why the timing worked out really well. And it's probably his last title shot. You know, Marcel, if he doesn't win, I could see him retiring too. And I don't think he's going to win. I think Islam's going to win this fight. And I don't know if the odds are out, but I'm imagining Islam is a good favor here. Yeah, minus 470 Islam, plus 360 Poirier. You have to favor Islam quite heavily in this fight, right?
yeah, I think so. You know, I mean, I think Islam has a clear path to win. If you look at the Poirier's last fight, if he makes that same mistake as he does against BSD in that fight, you know, I don't think Islam gives him any chance to come back. You know what I mean? So yeah, do the same way.
No, for sure. Great fight, though, man. I mean, listen, I just don't think it's a deserved title shot, but it's still a great fight, you know, just because, again, you have two of the best lightweights ever. All right, next fight. This is 5, yeah, it's 5 rounds. Strong Strickland, Paulo Costa. I mean, I like Strickland a lot in this fight. What do you think?
I heavily favor him, and definitely in a 5-rounder. You know what I mean? As long as he doesn't get knocked out by a clip by Costa, he should be able to get this fight. You know, I think Costa looked pretty good against Whitaker, although he lost the fight. He looked pretty better than I thought. But still, I favor Strickland this fight as well. Yeah,
Strickland minus 185, plus 154 on Costa. So slight favor. I think the odds, I thought they'd be a little higher because I think for 5 rounds really favors Sean, right?
Yeah.
The cardio, I mean, he's not going to get tired. He doesn't really get tired. So really like Sean Strickland in this fight. I mean, what's the parlay of Strickland and Makhachev? Because I think they both win, dude. Let me take a look. If you parlayed them both, Marcel.
Yeah.
It's like minus 114. So that's interesting. All right. Go to the next fight here. I got to go actually back over. Oops. Let's see here. Oh. There we go. All right, we'll go through a few other fights here. Puna Soriano, Miguel Baeza. Puna coming back to welterweight. I like both guys a lot. I like them both so much for contender. They both kind of been disappointing. Marcel, any thoughts quickly?
Yeah, I mean, looking forward to see what Puna can do at welterweight. Coming from middleweight, and Miguel Baeza was a big talent when he came to UFC. I still think he's talented, but hasn't put it together as of lately. He's a fun fighter to watch. 3-3 in the UFC right now. Yeah, it's a fun fight. Look forward to it.
Very fun fight. Loser gets cut, I think, though. I will say that.
I think so too. Yeah.
Yep. They're doing the rebooking here at Rosas and Tercios. Dana said it was going to happen the next week. Now it's happening, what, 6 months later?
This time is true. I got confirmation from both sides for this one. No, I didn't broke it. Damon was just a tad bit earlier than me, but I know both guys are in. So, good fight.
For sure. I don't really know a lot about this guy. I know he's from Road to UFC, I think, right? This Ray Fisura guy. This is on the paper. Oh, yeah, because he's filling for Cody Durden. What happened to Cody Durden? Do you know?
No, I don't. I asked Cody, and he said he couldn't talk right now about it. So, but he said it will come out. But I don't think it was any. People say it was like, how do you say that?
Drug-free sport.
Yeah, but I don't think that's anything to do with it. I don't know exactly, but we'll see, man. We'll see. But
maybe they'll rebook him for another fight. But I mean, I that sucks. It's not on this card. Carlos Hernandez is decent. I kind of feel like this should be on the Apex, though. This fight should not be at UFC 303.
I agree.
By the way, Grateful Dude, what's up, man? He's talking, what's the cheapest segment 303? I mean, it's going to be super expensive. I would imagine it's going to be like what, at least $500 for an upper deck. Probably more like 700, maybe. It might be even 1,000. I don't know.
For the nosebleeds.
Yeah, it might be. I saw it in the nosebleeds once for Covington and Usman. When I just went to Vegas the first time as a fan, and it's pretty good view still. But yeah, I mean, it's not like as good as Lower Bowl, I would say. You broke this fight? Did you break this one? No, that's
AG fight it.
So it just depends what version of Romanov we get. Do we get the Romanov that fought Blagoy, who looked good, or do we get the fat McDonald's version that fought Volkov? Which version do we get here? Because I think if it's the new version of him, I think he makes this fight interesting, man.
Do we get King Kong or Burger King Kong? Yeah.
Dude, that's so good. I love that so much. He looked so again, we're not wanting to talk here more so, but he looked
definitely not.
He looked so out of shape against Volkov in that fight. He gassed out in like about 30 seconds. It was so weird. So,
yeah, but I see Almeida taking him down.
He should probably win this fight. I mean, but again, I still worry about this dude. His durability really worries me, man. It was a bad look the last fight. But again, losing at Blades is not the end of the world either.
Nah.
I love this fight, man. When I saw this, look, I got a little. I don't really heart them that much, Marcel, but this one I did. I love this one. Kopylov and Almeida. I mean, it's so fun. And UFC is giving Almeida a push up the ladder, eh? Because he's 35, right? So, or 36. He's 36.
When Adam saw that, Adam saw that little Adam went big Adam.
Well, and for me, like any of the 1988 guys, he's the same age as me, right? So, much respect to the old man doing the work here. But seriously, I love the fight. Honestly, I don't know who I favor in this fight. I don't really know because Almeida is such a good striker. But I really like Kopylov. I don't know. What do you think?
Man, this is a big step up from Dylan Butka to Kopylov, dude. So, I don't know. Listen, if he wins, damn, he's close to the top 15, right? So,
well, I think isn't Kopylov ranked or is he not ranked?
No, yes, he lost to Hernandez last time.
Okay, so he's probably like the 16th guy, right?
Somewhere there, yeah.
I really like Kopylov, but I remember that fight with that Brazilian dude, Claudio Ribeiro. Yeah. He got rocked in that fight before he landed that kick. So, we'll see what happens. Arnold Allen has a fight booked. Really? Do you know who it's against?
Probably against Giga in Manchester, but that's still like
3-round fight. Yeah, it's a good fight. Main card fight. Naimov versus Melsick. Finally, Naimov fights someone decent because that last fight made no sense, man. He fought that guy Eric Silva, the other Eric Silva, the one who's I was going to say the not good one, but the other Eric Silva didn't really pan out as a prospect. I swear to God, Mario Yamasaki ruined his career from the get-go with that fight with Carlos Prater. Yeah. Anyways, I would favor Naimov. I really like this guy. I think you would, right?
Yeah, I like Naimov as well. Yeah.
Pereira and Pateri. So Pateri's still fighting, what's his name? Shura?
I'm not allowed to speak on it, but he's not out of the fight. Let's put it that way.
It's interesting. I mean, they always do that, and then the guy never fights a second fight.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Michel Pereira wins this fight anyways. This is obviously, it's a fight he should win.
Mm-hmm.
Pereira needs, I thought he'd get a better step up, honestly. I know that Murdoch got hurt. Yeah.
Yeah.
He has to stay on the card.
But
So.
I still think Muradov was also not a real step up.
No, I agree. I mean, he should get a top 15 guy, but there's not many available. I really like Pereira at 185, though. He looks really good in this weight class. Love this fight, man. When I saw this isn't here another, I'm going to give it a heart. This is another one of those boner-reducing fights, dude.
I broke this one. Yeah.
You broke this one? Yes. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Dude, I love this fight so much. You know how much I like Josh Fan. I really think this kid's the real deal. And then Suma Darji's going to come and he's going to strike with him. So this is the perfect fight because Josh is going to get a ranked guy who's also a striker, right? So I favor Josh Fan, though, man. Don't you?
Yeah, you have to. You know what I mean? You have to.
Yeah, this is a good fight. It's a fun one. Dude, look at this girl's arm. Holy fucking shit. It's like photoshopped. How does this girl make 115, bro? Look at those arms.
Yeah.
My God. I think Carnelossi probably wins, to be honest with you, dude. Probably just
By
takes
the way,
down.
Carnelossi, very nice person, you know. Not many people know a lot about her, but she's always very kind.
Why has she been out for so long? Was it a USADA thing or something? Or
knee injury, a real bad knee injury, what I've heard. Yeah, she's fighting back, man. She's 2-2, so 5th fight in the UFC.
She's so strong, bro. Look at her, man. My God. I just don't trust this Pierre Rodriguez girl. By the way, I don't know if we talked about it, but Cynthia got cut, right? Calvillo?
Yeah, she was off the roster tracker. Roster tracker said removed, and it's pretty much what we thought was going to happen. You know, I still listen. You cannot say it's an undeserved cut, you know, because she screwed up, you know. But you know, I have a weak spot for Cynthia Calvillo somehow, so I feel bad, you know. But at the same time, you cannot defend. It's not defendable to keep her around, you know. After that.
Agreed. I like this fight too. Muniz against Oscar. I didn't realize Muniz is in rank too, so he could be the number 16 guy. But yeah, I mean, Ikram. It's weird with Ikram. He keeps saying these big fights, and he gets injured. The other guy pulls out. I don't know. I would favor Ikram though, right? You favor Ikram?
Yeah, man, and it's a good fight for him. I think, you know.
I think so. It's a good matchup for him, isn't it? I think it's a really good matchup for him.
Yeah.
I like Muniz, but I think he'll gas out in this fight.
Yeah.
Arlovsky versus Budai. By the way, Arlovsky, Hall of Famer, yes or no?
Oh, 1000%.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think he wins this fight too. To be honest with you, I think he probably wins this fight. What do you think?
Yeah, the thing is, like, I don't want to get too recency bias in it with the Shamil Gaziev fight, you know, because I think now many people think like, oh, Gaziev won and Gaziev looked bad against Rosenstruck, so Budai sucked. I don't want to say that, but I definitely think there's a way to win for Andrei Arlovsky in this fight, man. Definitely, you know.
I think he can win this fight too.
Yeah, I think so
Budai is decent, but like this is, I mean. Dude, he's fighting a legend. You know, Andre, I know his chin is going. That's the problem. Budai's not really a knockout artist, though. You know? All right. Araujo, my girl Jasmine. Well, I mean, Jasmine's got a chance here if she can grapple, right?
Yeah, that's a good fight. And I think the UFC wants that as well, you know. I mean, Araujo lost her last fight against Natalia Silva. And now Jasmine Jasudavicius, who actually also lost to Natalia Silva, gets now a chance to fight Viviani, and they're going to look who of the two should be ranked. So, yeah. I like
Jasmine's a good fighter, man. Yeah. So is Viviani. It's a good fight. Did we talk? I don't think we talked about this one, did we?
Bro, how does this fight never get made earlier?
when they announced it, I'm like, oh, they fought before, right? And then they haven't.
No.
I mean, this is a tough one to call, too.
I love this fight, man.
I love it too. You know, even though Feely's younger, I still feel like he's taking a lot of damage. You know.
Yeah.
This is a tough one to call. I really have no pick right now. I don't know. By the way, a lot of cool tattoos. Look at his stomach. You know that book Where the Wild Things Are? You ever seen that?
Yeah.
That movie? Yeah. And then Cub's got the palm trees, the SoCal.
Yeah.
Fucking sick tattoos, man. I'm not a tattoo guy by any means, but they both have cool ones for sure. Saeed. Oh yeah, this was another fight. Saeed and Montel Jackson.
Saeed gets screwed by matchmaking, man. To be honest, you know, he always gets tough ones.
Man, 135 is so stacked, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, this is a tough one. You like Umar or Saeed? Not Umar, Saeed.
I like Saeed, to be honest, in this one. Yeah,
I like
Montel's great as well.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I have to think about it more. Branson Ribeiro against this guy Magomed Gadjil. He was from Contender too. I'm pretty sure he wins this fight though.
Yeah, he fought that Medina guy who also got signed after.
What happened to that? Is he losing weight or something? You're trying to get him to lower weight class? That guy should not have been signed, dude. He shouldn't have been signed. Bro.
No, I agree.
Dan's like, man, he's so tough. We had to sign him. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, he did it because he liked the guy's story. I mean, I get that. And you know, what's he going to make? 12,000? Is that what is Contender? Is it 10 or is it 12? for the
I
minimum.
think it's still 10, man. To be honest, yeah.
This guy get the shit kicked out of him.
Dana's getting soft, man, with these Contender Series guys sometimes, you know.
Bruno Ferreira against Dustin Stolfus. I would favor Ferreira.
Yeah.
That's not in Brazil. Wow.
No,
I thought that would be in the Brazil card.
that's probably in the KFC Yum Center in Louisville, Kentucky.
They're going back, man. I gotta. You know what, Marcel? If I'm home for that one, I'll order some KFC while I'm watching that card.
I was laughing so hard when Nolan put that out, like KFC Yum Center.
Yeah, you know what? That's where they did the Diego Sanchez Martin Kamen fight all those years ago. That fight was an epic fight. Are you? Do they have KFC in Holland?
Yeah, of course, man. How do you think I became so fat?
Do they have Popeye's chicken in Holland?
No, they don't.
Popeye's is better.
The thing is, like KFC, that we have it here, but it's like you have an app where you can order and you get 5 stars if you're good, and that's at 1.5 star as of lately. So I never order there anymore.
Oh, okay.
Because for the simple reason that I don't know if I get my order in time, and that it's like half cold. I never had a problem with them before, but I'm just not want to take the risk, you know.
Where's the Planet Eater gym? Is that in Poland? Planet Eater.
I always thought it was in Poland or in Germany, but I'm gonna check. Give me a second.
A lot of guys train there, right? A lot of the top guys.
Also Peter Soboda back in the day.
Yeah. Where is it?
Planet Eater, Germany. Balingen.
Oh, Germany. Okay, that makes sense because Dustin is from there. All right, next fight: Renat against Dalby. Dude, honestly, I love Renat, but I feel like Dalby can win this fight, man.
Bro, this is a typical fight for Dalby where he can outlast his opponent and get the win somehow. Listen, I wouldn't be surprised if Renat wins. You know, I think he will be the favorite coming in this fight again. You know,
he broke this fight, by the way. Give him credit.
Yeah, but Dalby can win, man. We saw it so many times with him. You know, he is super durable. You know,
It's interesting. Duraev said something there in the comments. Win Gaffarov against Kang. Odd fight. 0-2 against the guy. I think he's coming off a win. Kang. I can't remember. Kang should win this fight, right?
Normally he should, but I don't know.
It's in Saudi Arabia. That's interesting. Price and Wells. Did we talk about this fight? I can't remember now. Don't think so, but I love the fight. I mean, I gotta favor Wells though, dude. I have to. I think Price and both guys' chins are a little sketched now, but Price's especially.
Me too, and I love Nico.
And Aldrich and Mrs. Dan Hardy, Veronica Hardy. Ooh, I mean, she looks really good in her last fight. I still don't know what to think about her, though.
I really like I think I said that to you earlier, the way Veronica is more like, she looks like a more happy person. You know what I mean? But in the beginning, when she was in the UFC, she looked really like annoyed by a lot of things, you know, and she lost a lot of fights as well. But she also didn't look in a happy place. But since she's with Dan, she looks in a very happy place. And you see it also in her fights, you know. So I'm happy for her. Looking forward to the fight, man. And Aldrich such a tough girl to I just made a mistake. How do you say that, to put somewhere, you know, because sometimes she looked really good. I still think she looked good against Aaron Blanchfield until she got finished, you know. Then the Lipsky fight, where we was sure that she was going to win that fight, she looked completely off, and Lipsky completely dominated her pretty much, you know. So I mean, so hard to say.
Veronica's really pretty, I think, too. Good for Dan. Good for Dan. Moises Klein. Yeah, shout out to Dan. Man, good fight, right?
Fun one. Yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea. I have no clue, man, honestly, about this one. They're both really good. Radke, Prata should win. Almost done here. Lima and Park. Yeah.
I don't know.
Sorry, the last fight.
I don't know. You know, I think Radke kind of surprised me against Gilbert Urbina last time, and I think Pratis had a really tough outing against Trevin Giles. You know, he got the win with knockout, but he didn't look good in the fight, to be really honest. So, we'll see.
Park and Lima. Good to see Lima return so quickly from that gruesome, disgusting fight-ending, career-ending injury with the bite. Dude, honestly, that was such an overreaction, especially now that we can look back at it. I know you've been the one guy that's like, yo, come on, like, let's get this guy back. Like, he fucked up, and listen, he got cut, but this shouldn't end this guy's career. You know what I mean? Like, it's like I said, Marcel, it's a foul like any other one. Why is it being treated like it's like, yeah, he bit the guy, it's not good. I'm just saying, like, to be honest with you, Marcel, like, kicking a guy in the head while he's on the ground is probably worse for someone's health. Like, I would imagine. You know what I mean? Or something like that. And
it's also funny that so many people are still mad at Igor Safarino. Well, Andre Lima,
didn't they take a picture recently? Like,
they're friends and they're cool, you know. So
the guy, I don't know why he bit him. It's just like, you know, here's the thing, Marcel. Sometimes, and I'm sure you've been there too, where like your brain just kind of like goes blank and you and you wake up a second later, like what just fucking happened? You ever had something like that before? You ever felt like that? So that's probably what happened. By the way, good question from Glenn. Would Nantel think we'll have his co-main for 303? I'm thinking they're going to do Colby and Gary co-main event.
Yeah.
I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Does it make sense? Yeah. Have you heard that?
No, but yeah, I think as well.
What's up, man? We got a new guy in the chat here. First time hopping on live. Glad to have you here. Got to make it to the card. Hallway KO seemed like on a movie. Completely agreed. Perks of living in Vegas, dude. You're in one of the best cities in the world, man. We got to get Marcel one day. We're gonna buy him. We're gonna do a community We're gonna get two airplane seats for you. You're gonna be your big ass is gonna be comfortable on that plane for the. I don't know how long the flight is. What do you think? It's like 9 hours, maybe.
Yeah, it's pretty long, dude.
I know, but we're gonna send you over, and you know what? You should bring Gilbert Ivel. You guys should get like 6 seats, and all you can just lie down, both of you guys. Gilbert's a big boy too.
Yeah.
Dennis was there, right? Your boy Dennis. He was at the card.
He was there. Yeah.
Yeah. Where? Do you know where he was sitting? Did he have cage side or did he have?
No, he was in the mix
backstage?
zone. He was in the mix zone.
So media zone. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
So he's backstage. Yeah. A couple other fights here, I guess. Oh yeah, we didn't even talk about this fight really. I mean, like I think they're both good. I would say Lima, but the Park guy looks good too. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just hard to know. Like being Shan Ross doesn't mean anything. Falcone. Oh yeah, this is old too. I think we might have talked about these fights. Okay, we'll end it there. Really quick, Marcel. Let's just do the PFL card this weekend. I mean, do you care about it at all? You care about it at all?
I don't even know what's on what the card is.
So. I'm just gonna read. I'm not even gonna pull it up. Like honestly, here's the thing. Like we covered PFL. We try to on this podcast, but like they don't help themselves. That's what I'm going to say. We don't have odds for the card, unfortunately. I don't see them.
Just say the fights and I fire you my picks.
I mean, it's going to be easy, right? Because they're going to be like, minus 1,000 favorites anyways, right? So, all right. Koreshkov versus Umalatov.
I'm going with Umalatov.
Yep. Brendan Lofting, Pedro Carvalho. Brendan Lofting.
Yeah, of course.
Logan Storley, Shamil Musayev. Who is this guy?
Shamil Musayev.
He's from KSW, it says.
Yeah, he is.
Storley should win, right? Storley?
I'm going with Storley as well, but that's like a more kind of a difficult one.
Goiti Yamauchi versus Neiman Gracie.
Going with Yamauchi, actually, man.
Gabriel Braga versus Justin Gonzalez. Braga, right?
I'm going with Gonzalez.
Really? That guy's actually kind of underrated. Yeah. Bubba Jenkins versus Kai Kamaka. You got to go Bubba Jenkins in that fight. You have to.
I'm going
Kamaka?
Yeah.
Adam Boric versus Enrique Berzola. That's a kind of a fun one.
Boric.
I like Boric. Timur Kizriev, your guy. This is the other guy's brother, right?
Yeah.
Okay, against Brett Johns. Kizriev should win?
I think so, yeah.
Storypoli versus Murad Ramazanov. That guy should win, right?
Ramazanov, yeah.
Zach Jusla against Luka Poklit. I guess Poklit.
Poklit with a crazy sub, yeah.
Yeah, he had that crazy sub. What was it called again? Was it the buggy choke?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
No, Lucinator choke. It was so
crazy.
Lucinator.
The buggy choke was what's the other guy?
I can't remember who it was, but that was a crazy choke. Well, Tyler Diamond's back. He takes on Otto Rodriguez. I don't really know the other guy, but Tyler Diamond, wow. He fought in the UFC years ago.
Yeah, against Bryce Mitchell, right? And he lost by split decision.
Yeah, got cut. And then Don Magic, Brandon Ward.
Don Match against Brandon Ward. Man, I'm going with Brandon Ward.
Crazy. That's a fun fight. That's a fun fight.
A little bit low on the card.
What happened to Don Match? What happened to this guy?
Yeah, I don't know. He had visa issues, I think, in the UFC. I have no idea.
Yeah. All right, guys. So just going to get a couple other comments. I mean, really, there's not a lot here. I mean, is there anything else you guys want to say really quick? We're going to get out of here because we've been talking for a while. Is there anything else, anything pressing someone wants to talk about? On this, by the way, we have a break. What are you gonna do next week, man? What are you gonna do with your weekend off, dude? No UFC. What are you gonna do?
You asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, lots of jerking off. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know, right. Man. Yeah, right. I don't know. There's always something to do. So, man, I don't mind a weekend off, man. To be honest,
I think we need it anyways. Honestly, especially after this card, it's good to have a week off once in a while. Yeah. The new glove started 302. I was shocked they didn't use it last night.
Maybe it's not really 100% done yet. You know what they want to do with it. So,
yeah. Max Volk for the BMF title, probably not. By the way, did someone say, "Oh, we should do Amanda Nunes versus Kayla Harrison for the BMF title"? Did someone say that last night?
I think I heard it as well. Yeah.
What the fuck? I mean, no. Listen, Amanda they could do a women's BMF if they want, but I don't see why. I mean, they were having problems with finding enough title contenders for the normal belt. Anyways, all right. I think we should just get out of here, man. Really appreciate all you guys joining us.
If you want to do a women's BMF, you do Jessica Andrade against Rose Namajunas 3.
There you go. You got it, the third fight. So there you go. Actually, you know what? That fight still makes sense. A trilogy, right? Doesn't it? Yeah. All right, guys. I hope you guys have a great week. We'll be back next week. We'll do the next preview and do the recap. So enjoy, everyone. Hope you liked UFC 300. It was an awesome card. Talk to you soon. Peace.